Right, welcome to a brand new video. For those that do not know me, my name is Mahoney. I'm a bricklayer from Birmingham. I've been doing it my whole life. My dad's a bricklayer. I absolutely love this game. And the whole part of this channel is basically navigating my life through bricklaying, and we're doing weekly episodes. So there's a load of previous videos if you haven't caught up on them. And today, I am on the way down to Gatwick Airport to pick up a chap called Alec Ramon, who's going to be competing in supertrowel finals the 13th and 14th of August, which is next week, up and coming. So down here to pick him up, bring him back up to Birmingham, and have a little conversation with him, see what life's like in Australia, ask him a few questions, have a general chit chat and see what Alec is all about. So come and join me on this video, and yeah, let's see what we can get out of it. Right, so here we are, we're in the truck. We've got Alec, come all the way from Australia.
Fresh off the plane.
His hod carrier, what's your name again, mate? Sorry. Matt, and his missus as well, sat behind me. And we just picked him up from Gatwick Airport, and we are now heading back up to Birmingham. So, yeah. How are you, man? All right?
Good. I'm bloody tired.
Yeah.
24-hour plane trip.
Yeah. So from Australia, Newcastle in Australia, is that right, yeah?
Yep, that's in, mate.
So then China, what part of China did you fly into?
Shanghai. Oh yeah, Shanghai, yep. Yeah, Shanghai at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then from there to here. I should be asleep.
Amazing, mate, absolutely crazy.
Just excited now.
So it's 4:30 here now, back at home. You got your watch on, haven't you?
Yeah, it's 1:30. 1:30.
1:30 in the morning.
In the morning, yeah. In the morning. Yeah, my old man said, give us a ring when you get there. And I said, I don't think you'll answer.
Of course. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, you'll have to leave him a message and catch him when you wake up tomorrow.
That's the plan. I think he's following you too, so he's looking out.
Oh, really, yeah?
Yeah, he's following all the boys now, I think.
No.
Learning his way around the Instagram and TikTok shit.
I was meant to, you just reminded me actually, because Dale Wurton, I'm sure his dad followed me on Facebook, I think.
Yeah.
And he looks like him, but I didn't speak to Dale, and so I'm sure his name is Dave Wurton. So I need to speak to Dale and say, just double check that's sure. I'm sure it's his dad. Yeah, he followed me the other day, look.
Yeah, me and Dale have had a bit of a yarn too, like he's...
Yeah, Dale's absolutely quality, mate. He don't live too far from me.
Well, he said that, he was going to come too. He goes, I'll jump in the car as well.
Yeah, he's about an hour away, yeah. You know what, I'll see what he's doing Tuesday. I'll give him a ring and see whether he's free. So the job I'm doing on Tuesday, it's one I started last night. It's on a supercar showroom. It's got Ferraris, Lamborghinis,
yeah, true.
Fucking everything everywhere, mate. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Well, if you don't need me on Monday, I'll ring Dale. I'll send him a message and say, righto, where are you?
Yeah, see where he's at, what he's doing.
Because all the boys have offered that too, like Tommy Humphries.
Yeah, good lad. Yeah, he's over. He's probably. I think Tom's about 3-4 hours from me.
Yeah, I think he's a bit of a distance away.
He's quite far away. Yeah, but yeah, all the lads honestly in supertrowel, every single one of them, look, they're all quality lads.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I haven't. Yeah.
Look, so we've all got similar backgrounds as well, where, look, you know, we know we're all speed demons, we know we're all different to other bricklayers we've ever met, you know, and it's nice to say, look, we're all gone through the qualifying stage, proved through the qualifying stage that we are what we say we are, and then now, obviously, Thursday, we all have it off in the final. I can't really wait.
See how it goes. There's a lot of fast trails in it this year.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Josh and Dale and, like Tom as well. You know, they're putting in the big numbers.
I honestly think this is the first year where all 14 could take it. Like, in the last few years, we've, you know, you can sort of be like, we know who's who and what's what, log sort of thing. But this year, every single one of them, there's about 7 who have got experience from previous competitions.
Yep.
You know, there's a few that haven't had experience of the finals and stuff like that, like, but even still, like Josh the Bricker, you know, he's regional, he did 720.
Yeah.
That was his first ever run that he ever did, and then his next practice run he did 840. You know, so in his second ever war, he did big numbers.
Didn't that start a thing?
Do you know what I mean? Oh, massively, mate.
I've seen some numbers put in that I didn't think was possible.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so when the week I did a practice run and I did 7:34 and stopped after 51 minutes because I run out of bricks.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Josh all of a sudden did 840, and I was like, fucking hell, I was thinking, I was like, oh, okay, I don't know if he's even. But then Charlie, when I did 9:05, and I was thinking, mate, I was like, I don't know if I've got this. Josh was messaging me the day before, and I said to him, I said, I don't know if I've got it in me, bruv, to be honest. We're perfectly honest. I don't know if I've got it in me. I said, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So I'm going to see where we're at. And then obviously I pulled the 968 out, like, and I was like, fucking hell. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of bricks doing wheelies in it, like there was.
But look, even still, you know.
As I put on the post, I was like, look, it's not perfect. There's the wall, have a look at it. But at the end of the day, it's not perfect. Whoever wants to slag me off can slag me off. But it's 968 fucking bricks in an hour, so have some of that. You know what I mean?
Like even comments, like I know blokes that wouldn't be able to put that in like commons.
Yeah.
Is that what you call your rendered bricks?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, commons. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's like, and it was passable. You know, like you would have got away with it. You know,
it was plumb on the face side. It was plumb. You know, the two reveals wasn't. There wasn't far off, but there still wasn't plumb, lot. But the face side was plumb. Yeah, I was high on my gauge, I think I was.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm going to have to look at with these bricks as well. Gauge,
to be honest, like
things.
Yeah, I mean.
Although I don't think you lose too many.
I think it's you have to play the cards, don't you, as well? Like, I mean, none of us are ever going to get a tape out and try and gauge it what we're building. Nah, it's never going to happen in a million. So it's pure pot luck. I mean, the first final, I actually got my gauge bang on. Second final, one corner was right, the other one was wrong. But you get if one corner's wrong and one's right, you still get a 20 brick deduction for your gauge. So
yeah, it's good.
I think everyone's pretty much like, you know what, you can have that 20 brick deduction, whatever. Like,
I think as long as it's consistent, you know, you don't want to have. Because I was having an hour, like, do I squeeze it? Do I make it tight?
Yeah.
And have it consistent. You know, tight perps and tight bed joints, not stupidly tight, but you know what I mean. Easy to sort of manage, but then, you know, you lose the gauge then.
That's the thing then, like I say, it's just, but, you know, we're always there with thereabouts, ain't we, gauge anyway. We lay that many fucking bricks in our life.
Oh, that's it, mate.
I know I can build a corner and put a tape on it, and 9 times out of 10, you're either 5 mil or you're within 5 mil, ain't you? Yeah. You know, we all know roughly.
We don't build a lot of corners anymore.
All just profile work.
Yeah, all profiles. Just because the jobs are different.
Yeah.
We don't do a lot of like you do a lot of footings and things like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Or we've got something called the waffle pod slab.
Okay.
So they pour the slab and they leave like a rebate for the brickwork, and then they stand a timber frame.
We call it a raft foundation over it. Be a raft foundation. Yeah.
And that's majority what your jobs are, but the concrete's always a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
So when you profiles, I can get a height. You know, I can stand the profiles in every corner and get a height.
You use the stands on the profiles as well, like Charlie uses?
No, we use the L brackets, just nail them onto the frame.
Oh, got
so the frame there, we'll nail them off.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's it, yeah.
And we do it that way. So the way you guys set your profiles up is sort of backwards to how we do it.
Yeah.
We have them set up so that your brick actually goes up against the profile.
Yeah,
on one side. And you guys have them set
just off it, yeah.
We used to call them.
Well, we use box sections as well, where obviously you put up to, but 9 times out of 10 ours is it's offset from the corner.
Yeah.
And then we build that basically.
We were using them in the 80s.
Yeah.
We called them click clacks.
Okay.
Yeah. The old click clack profiles, and you had to build a 3 or 4 course corner, and then they bolted it in, and sort of, you know how you've got the straps.
Yeah.
And you've got your couple of bolts in the brickwork.
Okay,
and you use that to anchor it. Well, that's what the boys used, and then we go click clack, like click the corner block, click up, and that's where they got the name from. And then after a while, we just started getting 50 by 50 RHS.
Yeah.
Cutting it to different lengths.
Oh, okay,
and we just use that.
We
use that with your
so much easier working off profiles. I mean,
it is. I
do like building corners and stuff like that. Look, it's but at the end of the day, I could have a day of building corners and running in, or a day of just profiles and running in. and I feel less tired using the profiles now. But you're just using more body effort while building a corner.
Well, I think
that.
I heard this old bricklayer say to me one time. He said, some people think you lay more bricks with profiles, some think you lay more with corners.
Yeah.
And he said if you're building corners, you'll lay more on the first day.
Yeah.
But then after 3 days, the bloke that's used profiles is going to lay more.
Yeah.
Because he's set. Everything's set. He doesn't have to stop and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Do 4 or 5 courses and run it in, and then
you just line up, and obviously, you know, but being price bricklayers and working on price, simplicity is all we want.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
It's
quick, efficient.
Exactly.
That's what's good with these competitions.
And that's what proper price bricklayers would say. Like, you know, you get a few idiots that think, building corners and all this, like you're not a price trowel. You can't be a price. If you think not using profiles is not good, you can't be a price bricklayer. End of.
You know,
it's fact, isn't it?
And they think, oh, no, you know, a real bricklayer lays corners.
Yeah.
Okay, you can be the realest broke bricklayer around.
yeah.
I don't mind.
The realest brokest bricklayer around. Sounds, yeah. Be the realest brokest bricklayer around.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like I'll put profiles on piers if I have to.
I did that yesterday. So the wall which I'm doing at the minute is a radius wall, so it's all level work.
Yeah.
But I did strap profiles up to my piers on my overhand work. Because it saves me reaching round to it, and as you know, on piers you can creep on them.
You can.
You know, everyone, you know, we've all done it over the years. You can't say you haven't crept on a pier, like if you're a bricklayer.
Sometimes you have to as well, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing with bricklayers as well. Sometimes you have to make things
wrong
not
to be
right to look right.
Yeah.
You know, if I've run a 350 pier up, or a brick and a half pier, and I start picking up bricks that are shorter. I'm in a spot, righto. I'm not allowed to have a perp that's 20 mil.
Yeah.
In our standards, they'll make you pull it down.
Yeah.
So, but I can't have the pier run out of plumb either.
Yeah.
So what do? So sometimes you try to taper it one side a little bit and you humour it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Everything looks nice. All the perps are the same. No one's really going to pick it as long as you're not doing that.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it'll be fine. But
yeah, that's it. Exactly that.
And I think that's a big thing with bricklayers too, is they get too. I don't know what your inspectors. I hear your inspectors are pretty full on over here lately.
Yeah. Are they? Yeah. What are your perps? How big are your perps?
10 mils, obviously. Yeah.
Because like a lot of our stuff, well, we've got the frame, you know, timber frame or whatever on the inside, and a lot of the time they don't sark it. Like they won't have building paper. I think you blokes call it.
Okay, yeah.
We call it sarking. So you get the wall up to whatever height, and while it's still green, you go on the inside, cut off all your dags, knock off all the mud off all your tyres.
Yeah.
And it all ends up down in the cavity, and then we'll leave a couple of bricks out.
Yeah,
and
that's
we get
it.
that jet wash, we just go boom, blow it all out.
Really, yeah.
Wash it all out, make sure that the weep holes are running.
Yeah,
everything's cleared out, and then at the end of the job, you go and throw the couple of bricks back in.
Yeah.
Go around. I don't do the washouts a lot, mainly because I can keep the cavity pretty clean when I'm on my own. I don't really worry about it too much.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to leave them out. But when you got a couple of boys with you, that's when stuff starts getting pretty messy.
Yeah, that's it.
You need a bigger hole.
Yeah. So what's sort of working life for you back at home, and what's sort of, you know, have you got a team? Are you working under somebody? Are you work for yourself?
No, I just work for myself. It's me and Matt, we do all the work.
How do you find your work? Like, how, you know what I mean? How local do you work and stuff like that? Like, you know,
we're a bit all over the place. So like I live in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Well, a suburb in Newcastle anyway, and Matt lives in a spot called Karua, which is probably
up the coast a bit.
Up down the coast a little while.
Okay.
It's about 40 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
So we try to keep the work, you know, sort of a little bit his way and a little bit my way. And
yeah, within the areas where you both are.
We're not too fussy, really. We go everywhere. You know, I'll usually jump on with a builder. You know, everything will be all good. And I might start having a couple of arguments with them, and then I'll just move on to someone else.
Yeah.
That's how that usually goes.
Yeah.
Just usually over money. Money is usually the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Organisation was the last one.
That one, yeah. Just trying to do these terrible 2-story house things, and they're just running out of sand, running out of cement, running out of materials. The carpenters were forgetting to put windows in. The scaffold was built wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so like I did my ass on that. I made nothing. Actually, I couldn't even finish it. Because it rained for 3 weeks leading up to it.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah. All I had to do was two 350 piers out the back, and I've had to a mate of mine, he's going to go and finish them for me.
Oh,
just to keep them happy, but then I won't be going back to them anytime soon.
Yeah. And what's the prices over in what the charge? You don't lay block over there, do you? Much
no,
really?
We lay block. Well, our blocks are what you laid in Vegas.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't lay the blocks that you blokes lay on the inside, but yeah, look, on average in our area, about $2 a brick is about the about the standard. Blocks anywhere from $5 to $10 a block.
Okay, yeah. So $2 a brick. So how much would a schooner? Is that points? Is that you said? Is it called a schooner?
About $5.
Oh no, more than $5.
Is it schooner or scooter? Schooner. So how much is a schooner then?
Average schooner at the moment is about $7 or $8.
So yeah, 3 bricks. You have to lay 3.5 bricks to get a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is with site work, compared to like my kind of work, you know, lads on a site on price, they've got 100 houses and they just run through them.
Yeah.
You're laying every second of the day, literally. Whereas I have to charge an extra amount because we don't have a site full of bricks, so we have one job there, you go and do that job, you go and do that job over there, and if that job finished at 2 o'clock and there's no more bricks to be laid there, that's it, you're done. Whereas if you was on site and you'd done one plot and it was finished, you go and start another plot, just keep going, So that way they can probably earn better money on site if they're organised. And
so the stuff that we do, $2 a brick sounds like a lot of money, but it's actually not enough.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of cutting, a lot of cuts, a lot of the access is always an issue.
Yeah.
So our bricks get dumped on the footpath all the time, and our job sites are like a goat track. And then windows aren't working, brickwork, so you've got everything's got to get cut with a brick saw. We have to build all our own scaffold.
Oh yeah.
We've got to tie off. We've got to nail all the ties off.
Yeah.
Clean all the cavities out, wash all. Clean up all the inside of the house.
It's a lot, isn't it?
So some days, like most days on average on the ground, I'll put in over 1,000 bricks a day.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the house. I'll go around the bottom of the house in a couple of days. And then when we get on the scaffold, that's when things slow down.
Yeah, it is.
Because we've got to build it all, we've got to load it all up, cut all the cuts, put the lintels over windows. 9 times out of 10, you're cutting all the backs out of the bricks over the lintels.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of mucking around. Like you blokes probably do the same thing. I wouldn't know, but
yeah, same. Mate, honestly, sort of yeah. I mean,
installing flashings and weep holes and all the shit that comes with it.
That is the thing when it comes to house building. What money we earn is completely wrong. It should be so much more. Yeah.
And the minute you got to go back to a job, you might as well have done it for free.
Yeah.
You know what it's like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can imagine you probably got them emails or them phone calls.
You've all had them, mate. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I've got rid of most of the lads that work for me, because I was sick to death. It was always phone calls about other people's work.
And you don't sleep.
Yeah,
and you get paranoid about answering the phone, or you get the email and you don't want to look at it.
Yeah.
I had a crew
who's
of
done
10.
this and who's done that, and now you feel red-faced. And
yeah, I had a crew of 10 when I was about 20.
Yeah.
And I thought I was making money, turning the jobs over quickly, and then I started getting phone calls. And like this bloke's laid a brick back to front down the side of the house, and this guy's put speedboats in over here. And that's got missed, and the patio wasn't scraped off properly. And,
that's it.
And then I just said, go away.
It's pure red.
I don't need yous. I lay 1,000 bricks a day on my own. I don't need yous.
That's where I got to. Like, as part of I didn't have to take lads on. I had enough work and wanted to share my work with people. That's the only reason why I started a business.
Yeah.
And then it comes to a point where it was the worst. It wasn't the worst because I did make money and it did run for years, and I made money out of it. But the stress levels compared to the money, it was just like, you know what? And I know I'm a speedy bricklayer myself, so I'm like, I don't need these lads to lay bricks for me to make money. Don't need anyone to make me any money. I can make it myself very easily.
Turnover and profit is, people get it a bit mixed up.
Yeah.
Because I don't reckon there's any money in having a big crew with bricklayers.
Well,
I honestly don't think so.
I think actually from what you've just said then and from what I've experienced, it isn't, it generally isn't.
I mean, look, if you're building skyscrapers and they've got 2 million bricks in them, and you want to
you're going to make
blokes on to go and do that,
you're going to make some
probably going to make some money on that.
100%.
But on a cottage, building cottages, you're not going to make money with...
Having 10 to 15 lads, it's not worth it. Unless you've got 10 to 15 exceptional lads that are just, all of them are amazing.
And all of the exceptional lads are working for themselves.
There you go. That's exactly it. Exactly it, yeah.
You know,
that's why I give up the ghost of doing it. You know, I'm having all the lads on, because I thought, you know what? You know,
what you've got now? You've got 2 young fellas with you.
I've got Aaron. Aaron, he's a bricklayer.
Oh yeah.
So he's 2 years older than me. Aaron is. We went to school together. He's like older than me in school.
Yeah.
So he worked for me probably about 8-9 years ago on site for a little while, and then he went on price himself for years and years. And then 2 years ago he phoned me up and. I need to start. Look, I've got a gang of lads, and as it happened, I just had a load of lads leave me. So I said, "Sound, come in." So we brought all his team in.
Yep.
But then, like, his lads started leaving and going, and Aaron just said, "Oh, can I stay put?" And I said, "Yeah, sound." So I had a few lads leave, and I thought every time someone left, I thought I'm not going to replace you. And then it just slowly fizzled down, less and less men, to the point where I'm at now, where there's just me, Aaron, and Luke, 3 of us. 2 and a 1.
Yeah, and that's all you need.
It's fucking really sound. Absolutely sound.
You're not cranky, stressing.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're like, but I can lose my shit.
Oh yeah, that's it. Especially when it comes to bricklaying.
When I've got other people around, like other bricklayers working for me, I tend to get a little bit agitated.
I do prefer working on my own.
Yeah.
I always have done. Because I set my own pace myself then. And then I found sometimes over the years, like Aaron understands, he's fine with it, but when I work to the pace I usually work to, and I'm doing that pace around other lads, they feel like they have to try and keep up with me then. And I'm like, no, don't try and keep up with me, because your work's going to go really wrong, and don't do it.
Yeah.
You know. Whereas with Aaron, he doesn't try and keep up with me. He knows what I'm about. He knows I want to go turbo. He doesn't try and... He's quick himself. He's not slow at all. But he doesn't up his ante to try and get to that middle with me all the time. He does his side.
Comfortable pace. Working it all day.
Yeah, exactly that. So
you know, I think the thing is too. Like I know a few boys like that I know that they've got, you know, the big team of, you know, 15. I've seen 15 guys on a cottage, and they put it up in 2 or 3 days, and they go, "Geez, he's making some money." And I worked it out, and it's like, no, he's not. Like he made $1,000 a day for that job. He made $2,000 out of that job.
Whereas he could have done that.
I said, I made $2,000 in the last 2 days as well. But I don't have to pack all the gear up again. Move to the job, to the next one.
Yeah.
You know, and if there's one hiccup, forget about it.
Your profit's gone.
You know, you only need to profile the move, or one bloke's not paying attention and the other bloke's not watching either, and you've got a pig in the wall or something like that. Forget about it. It's
very
just
easy happen, can't it?
I prefer just to cruise, you know, just me and Matty. I think Matty's happy too, because he doesn't have to run around after 5 or 6 blokes.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
What about you, Matty? Do you get ahead and do a bit of bricklaying yourself? Do you spread
I lay bricks as well.
You lay as well, yeah? Good man.
Not fast at all, but
it doesn't matter, mate. Honestly, speed. As much as this competition's all speed is not everything. To be honest, I think first and foremost in bricklaying is loving the job. That's the most important. You know what I mean? Look, not everyone's got to be over passionate and all this stuff, but if you don't enjoy it, there's no fucking point in doing it in my eyes at all. Like, just, I mean, I know everyone has to have a job, and not everyone in the world loves the job, but I think bricklaying is different to every other job out there in the world, and you've got to be slightly a bit weird. You've got to be, you know, a little bit fucking what's the name's having hard times, a little bit.
I
mean, all class have us ADHD'd off the fucking head, you know. It's so yeah, but none of us are normal in the head, but you've got to enjoy it because it's so fucking hard.
You've got to respect the game. Enjoy it. If you don't respect the game, it'll chew you up and it'll spit you out.
Absolutely, yeah.
See, I love it. You know, I've grown up around it.
Yeah.
I think you're very much the same, you know.
Yeah.
But like, you know, Pop and Dad used to sit there and, you know, have a couple of beers after they'd been at work together all day, and that's all they talk about. And then the brothers would come over, like all the dad's uncles would come over, and they'd all be talking bricklaying. And when I was young, like, I can't wait to get in on these conversations. You know, then I had my time, and then I was sitting at the table with all of them.
Yeah.
You know, talking brickwork, and it's like a disease. It gets to the point where you're watching TV and you're not looking at the, you know, there's an interview or a news story. You're not looking at looking at the brickwork in the background.
100 million %, mate. It's everyday conversations.
Yeah.
You know, I say I haven't got a job. I'm a bricklayer. It's not a job. It's not.
It's
you know, whether I'm
it's everything.
clean dressed, whether I'm fucking I'm a bricklayer. First thing I say to anyone, like you say, we're proud, and we're all proud of what we are and what we do. And I think that definitely is something that holds us in good stead.
Yeah, it does.
To do the work which we do. So,
I'm trying to start a few things over in Australia after this, because like get the young blokes a bit more interested in doing it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the drugs and alcohol is a big problem with the young fellas. Like because the blokes they're working for, they've got a drug and alcohol problem.
Yeah.
And then you know they're a first and second year apprentice, and they're getting fed all the same stuff.
Yeah.
So by the time they're qualified, they're fucked.
Normal. Yeah.
You know, so trying to steer them away from that a little bit. You know, like have a bit of pride in what you do. Stop dressing like a grub as well.
Yeah.
Don't have to dress like a grub all the time.
Yeah.
You work hard.
That's the thing with bricklayers in England as well. Like I said to you earlier, you know, I do generally hate the general bricklayer. We hate them. They're all scruffy as fuck. They don't want to spend money on looking well at work, good work clothes, good boots.
Yep.
You know, it's cans of Red Bull on the side, energy drinks, and it's just not healthy living, not healthy diets.
No, look after yourself. You know, like. Well, look, don't worry. I'm guilty of grabbing the energy drinks every now and then.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Yeah, mate.
Moderation, as long as you're not, you know.
Yeah.
It's all good if you work hard and you're allowed to have a couple of beers of an afternoon. Don't drink a carton of beer every day. Don't eat Maccas every day.
Yeah. I had a cheeky McDonald's because I got to the car park earlier, and then when you phoned and said you was going for security, I went, oh right, so I drove up to McDonald's, rammed the burger in me gob, and got a coffee as well while I was there.
Nothing wrong with that.
If you eat this every day, you're just saying that you are what you eat.
Yeah, well, that's
factual. You are what you eat.
Mate, I get the same thing. Like I said, I can't put weight on to save my life, but like energy levels, if I eat shit, you feel it.
Yeah, massive.
You know, it's hard to get up in the mornings. It's hard to get going.
Yeah.
That's a ripper of a photo. You get all the towels here.
Here we go. We've landed him in the Shaman's Cross with his trowel.
Come here and teach the pommies how to lay bricks.
Got him on the Guinness as well. What's your thoughts on Guinness?
It tastes like bitumen, but I'll drink it.
So it's the tarmac.
Don't you get it over there?
No.
No, yeah, we do, but they don't pour it there, do we?
Oh yeah, it's good to say.
It's all in cans. They don't know what's on
Fucking vile.
With Jack, if you remember him from a couple of videos ago when he dug the footing out.
Where are you stopping?
You're right.
Premiering.
Where?
He sent me a picture. He sent me a picture on Instagram. Went, is this place okay? It was called the Saltley Inn in Saltley. The Saltley Inn.
I'll have to get back to her on
That place wasn't good then.
the competition.
Roughly like 10 o'clock.
It'll roughly be 10 o'clock at night, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been awake since fucking yesterday. And he's been Saturday for like 4 days now.
When is it first?
Fucking mad.
So what are you doing now then? Are you going to jump on? Is he going to go and work with him?
Yep, we're going to work.
Coming on come to work
You got to
Tuesday.
get your.
He wants me to go on Tuesday now, so I'll go and find someone else to work with.
Only because Monday,
I don't want to work.
Monday I'll be there till like 9. It's gonna be like a long fucking. I ain't bringing him to a fucking Mongol shift.
I'll come with you. If I need to fuck off, I'll just take a taxi.
But it's probably a bit too. Laura said that, and I was like,
it's too far in a taxi.
It's too far. But Tuesday, I want a nice, easy. I'm gonna go stupid tomorrow.
Why don't you take him
stupid
to
Monday.
Bring me.
And then I'm Tuesday.
Have you got
Tuesday.
straight walls?
No, it's all
on Monday,
fucking.
or is it all shit?
It's all.
Yeah, we'll have a race in the middle.
No, it's all level work.
Where you
level
work
radius.
is a billionaire.
So
you've got Bugattis, you've got Ferraris, you've got.
Frightening amount of cars.
It's the world's biggest car dealership in luxury cars in the world.